And we doing it. Hey y'all. Sorry that Daddy was late. Let me hold on. Let me grab. I have a little manifesto writing book that I use to prop up my mic because it is not working properly. There we go. How are you guys doing today? Good morning. Good morning, everybody. I hope you all had a good day. Pat is the admin. I told y'all, assign yourselves positions in the cult. Dad cannot be bothered to do this for you. I can only rank my children. Hooray, hooray. I'm so sorry it took a while. Literally, I've been trying to get my dog to go outside and take a Duke all morning or a Pips, and he didn't want to. And then he went and he laid in bed with his other Dad's boyfriend. And while he was in bed, he decided, and no, I didn't actually. Dad got a couple of dad naps in the last day. 2 yesterday, 1 last night. But your dad's weird. He sleeps in 4-hour bursts or like 16 if he's sick. That's pretty much it. And that's how your dad's dad is too. And his dad's dad and his dad's dad's dad. But anyway, the pup decided the second he was in bed, now it's time to piss. And that was the moment Dad was sitting down to talk to you lovely people. It had 6 seconds until the stream was supposed to start. And I was like, oh my God, I'm going to make it on time. I think I said, good morning, everybody. Good morning, Mary. I think I said, hey, bear with your dad. He's going to be a little late. And then all of a sudden the doggums starts a coming. And you know what's funny? I just realized you can see the worn part of my door right there. This is how lazy I am in the spring and when it's cold. Like, I like it when it rains. I love the outdoors. So I'll leave our door open because it's like right by my office. I probably shouldn't be saying that. But anyway, so I can catch a breeze. And when I'm lazy, I'll take a pen and I'll just push the door closed. And now there's markings. It's crazy. I just realized that I have to repaint the door. Also, this is a very old place. So everything is very wooden in here. Hello, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Very wooden. That's how tired your dad is. I think we've said hi to everybody. Listen, if anybody can, I don't know if Satan Sandwich is in the group, but if you are, get at me with your address so I can mail you your scrunchie you won during True Crime Trivia the other day. Also, I have a few things that I want to check off the old listicle. First of all, I want to, where is it? I want to say shout outs to Strange Suspicion. Hello, Barley Hops. Hello, good morning. Happy Karen Reed Day. How are you? Happy Defense Day. I wanted to shout out this channel, Strange Suspicion. She's a lady that is pretty fucking cool. And she, can I say fuck? Yes, I'm 3 minutes in. I don't even know why I do. Even I've said fuck earlier than 2 minutes. They haven't kicked me off yet. I guess I'm fine. Good morning. Nicole, hello. Good morning, Snaggle Mama. You've been up since 4 a.m. So glad you were on early. Yes, listen, I'm going to try to do lives at all random hours. That way, anybody on any schedule can catch one here and there. I love looking at Obi's background and finding something new. It's like a game. That's why I keep it. A lot of people are like, it's too busy, you know? Even my friends who are really close to me who give me good advice are like, it's busy as fuck, bitch. And I'm like, listen, I like it being a game of I Spy. It's fun. You do have to guess what everything is. It's very fun. My Patrishka doll, which has a shitload of them in there. Got my clown love in the background, even though I'm terrified of clowns, which, speaking of Strange Suspicion, this is what she does on her channel. She watches other people's videos, I guess other creators and stuff. She talks about crime. She does crime trivia. She's heavy in the bag with Rock Chalk. They're like fucking, they ride or die. If you caught your dad real late last night, he stayed up a little late after the Moose Lodge and went on Rock Chalk's channel with Strange Suspicion. And it was also the birthday of one of the users in there. And your dad is very tired and blanking on who, but she rules, and I cannot remember her name right now, but she rules, and don't take any slide at that. God, this is why I don't do lives. Anyway, I do lives, but this is why I didn't, because I I will blank on like my address or something random, but something real weird I'll remember. Anyway, the point is I did a live with them last night. It was so fun. And Strange Suspicion dresses like a clown on her channel so that biometrics can't track her face. And I think that's fascinating as fuck. And she looks like Kim Deal or Karen Deal from the Breeders and the Pixies and Frank Black and the Catholics. If you like those bands, she looks like one of the twins, one of my favorite alt rock, prog rock, badass bitch fucking twins, the rock goddesses, Kim or Karen Deal. She looks exactly like them. And I told her that because I thought it was one of them in makeup, just trying not to be caught. And then she looked her up and was like, she looked them both up and was like, oh my God, I do look like them. Anyway, she rules. I like her channel. She reviewed my channel and I appreciate that. She didn't really review it. She just played it and was like, this is good info to know. And I appreciate that. She's a very nice lady, and go check out her channel. I will post it in the description below. I saw Barley Hops and I was like, beloved. Just a shout out to you. Thanks for what you did for Victoria. I watched another caster that was saying it's possible and shame Victoria. Well, fuck them. They're wrong. It's not. I was so pissed at Lauren and Dr. John's opinions. Hey, listen, I was pissed too. And a lot of people were like, fuck you, Dr. Bricado rules. And it's like, you can still rule and fuck up. Like, you can still rule and say something fucked up. Like, people, I have people that I stand all the time that I think are great. And then they say something fucked up and it's like, oh, that sucks. Why'd you do that? But that doesn't mean that they're right. It's like, no, they were wrong for that. Fuck that. So it's like John Ray ruled until he did a couple other fucked up things like that. And then it's like, man, that really sucks. It's sad that you did that. So like, I get it. Dr. Picado is a baddie. I told y'all, mad respect for him in his field. You know what I mean? But like, that was shitty. I think you're right, Barley Hops. That was real. Like, I was pissed too. Cause it's like, what are you doing, bro? Like, you're doing such a great job, and then you fell off the web. But listen, people make mistakes. I hope he, wises up and gets informed. But it's like, damn, dude, that was shitty. Anyway, Strange Suspicion, shout out. We got a lot to talk about, you guys. We got so much to talk about. So I'm gonna get to it. I'm gonna keep saying hi to everybody. Hello, Emmett. Emmett, can you tell I'm tired? Dream of a Hive. Hello, everybody. Notorious Nance. I have not been. Yeah, I don't understand the complexities of YouTube. I can tell you how to take apart things in your car and fix them. And, I can cook a homemade tortilla from scratch. Shout outs to my other background right here in my chair. I can tell you all about OSINT and cybersecurity and how to not get your identity stolen. But by God, if I know what the fuck's going on with YouTube and how to get notifications, it pisses me off. I think you were good till you decide to monetize yourself. That's when they would get you. Oh, I see. They tried to get me and they were like, you want to show ads? And I was like, fuck, I hate ads. But then it was like, do you want to show ads only on streams longer than X amount of hours and with all these and I was like, well, that wouldn't be too bad. And then I clicked it and it was like, do you abide by this satanic no, really, it was like a lot. It was like the Texas Constitution. It was all fucked up and full of flaws. And I was like, I don't know if I can do that. Be all puppies and kitties all the time. So I didn't. I just said, we'll wait and do this later. And I don't think I'm going to do it. I don't know. I don't want people like regulating my speech because I'm going to fuck it up. The second they tell me I can't do it, I'm going to want to do it. Good morning, 5:20 a.m. in New Mexico. Good morning. Good morning. How far are we in? We're in 8 minutes. Okay, I gotta get started, but I want to keep saying hi to everybody. Hello, everybody. Good morning from Rhode Island. I drove through you once. It was awesome. It really was. Hi, says Susie Q. I've been lurking since Duty Ron and Melanie Little mentioned you. I thought I'd say hi finally. I'm glad to catch you at this time from Scotland without being awake until crazy o'clock. Listen, Susie Q, I fucking love you. I fucking love Scottish Twitter. I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. If you haven't been there, go because you'll love it too. Love Scotland in general. I'm sorry I can't do good accents, but I'm trying. What the fuck do you think about that baby reindeer shit? Wasn't she Scottish? What's up with that? Because I have a lot of thoughts on it. I like to ask Scottish people what they think about that. It's great that you give 30 or 60 or whatever notice that you'll be coming on. Thank you. Yeah, I try to give I'm going to keep posting in the community. Anytime that I'm going to go live, I'll post in the community thing at least within 30 minutes to an hour. You know what I mean? I know it's not a lot of time, but my schedule is real fucking wacky. So I'm not going to always be able to go. It's this time. And let's see, they're not so easy to figure out how to do anything. I'm going to, yeah, the internet fucking rules. You're gonna build a bat house? We have a lot of bats here in Austin. They're pretty creepy. Let's see. But I'm all about it. Keep the creep. Baby reindeer was unhinged. I love it. It was fucking unhinged. And now the first lady she stalked came out on that Pierce guy show and was like, no, she didn't. She did not say that I fucking fired her for being a good lawyer or whatever bullshit she was trying to put across. That was crazy. Grizzly has very low monthly Patreon member options. Imagine that once that would rule, because I think on Patreon, then I can get into dates, which we're going to do today. It wasn't that bad? You said it wasn't that bad? Okay. Yeah. His wife, the wifey's out there. Adam Drives Helen is here. Hey, good morning. Good morning in your vein, Adam. Don't forget to go at Adam Drives Helen. And if any of you have a YouTube channel or project that you want your dad to pimp, let's exploit you like Farrah Abraham's dad does her. Speaking of teen moms, what's going on with Amber? Who knows? They found her boyfriend, right? In another state, in Ohio. That ought to shut up all the haters, shouldn't it? Yeah, we all want to know, Adam. Notorious Nance poses a good point. Did you get Helen fixed? What was it? Was it the censor? We want to know. I had to temporarily unsubscribe from Off the Cuff, played V's attorney saying Victoria was innocent, and then said there was definitely something off with her faulty genetic. What the fuck? That's a lot to unpack, dude. He's definitely off his fucking rocker with that one, but God bless him. You know, people say crazy things sometimes. I've said crazy things, but at the same time, yeah, I don't agree. Hard disagree. God bless him, but hard disagree. 11 p.m. here, says Annie Hall, New Zealand. Why is Annie Hall so good? And why is Woody such a dirtbag? Fuck. The best movies are made by some of the biggest dicks. So unfortunate. I haven't taken her in yet. Hopefully today. God damn it. Adam, get Helen better. Okay, let's talk about what we want to talk about today. First, since Karen Reed's going to start, and oh my God, we have to hurry. Okay, since the Karen Reed trial and Melanie are going to start soon, I know that Melanie is, first of all, she's doing an incredible job, and she's sticking to hard facts. Which of course, love hard facts. Love that for everyone. She's sticking to the trial. You know what I mean? She's very profesh. She's not getting involved in the drama, and I love that for her because the trolls are fucking crazy. Let me adjust my camera actually because I want you to see my full tortilla. Okay, so she's not covering all the gossip and the surrounding shit. I don't want to step on anybody's toes, especially when I think they're being really thorough. So like stuff like, especially because I prefer to focus on cold cases and OSINT stuff, but you know, sometimes things pique your girl's interest and I do want to talk about it. So what I've decided is like, when it comes to cases that creators that are close to us are following thoroughly and doing an excellent job, the only time I'm really going to talk about it is to, raise hell, praise Dale, talk about how good they are. Maybe talk about the case from a point of view that you're not getting, you know what I mean? Anything I can add of substance. I don't just want to rehash what they're doing. And if I see, like, for example, Melanie's covering Karen Reed like a badass, and Grizzly is covering the shit out of the Giselle case in League City, and Duty Ron and Jay are covering the shit out of Madeline Soto. So all those bases are covered. And the only time you're ever going to really see me talk about those that much is if I have something new to add, or if I'm like going on their channel to talk about that, or having them on mine, or like if there's just something I got to add that's different. You know, that's the only time. But when it comes to the gossip shit and the lexicon of Karen Reed, since Melanie's doing all the serious good stuff, the case stuff, the stuff with the trial, I'm going to cover the dirty deeds. I really want to cover the rumors. I really want to talk about the madness surrounding it. And I welcome the trolls. Come to me, baby trolls. Come to me and fuck with me. I want to talk to you. I want to give you the gossip and the tea, the surrounding shit, the dirty shit, the shit that like most people are above. I told you I wasn't going to get into that ever, but listen, Karen Reed opened up a whole fucking part of me that I have not felt in a long time. and baby girl wants to explore it. Listen, people are taking swings at each other, y'all. We're going to talk about it today. Good morning, Rock Chalk. Oh, get ready for this. Also, love ya. Had so much fun last night talking with y'all. Everybody go to Rock Chalk's channel if you haven't already. Okay, so here's what we're going to talk about. If you're not covering Karen Reed, don't worry. This is still going to be amazing. And not amazing because it's bad. What? Hold on. I took part of the... Oh, police officer was saying that she's possibly been exposed to some horrible shit. She may not even know. Carrie Rawson went shooting with her dad using guns he used on victims. Sick. Yeah, that is sick. But, like, it's not like it's their fault that happened. Like, they were being duped too, right? Yep. I agree with that they could have been duped. They could have been abused. They could have been through all this other shit. But I hesitate to go, oh, I look at her art and it tells me that she's hurt. Like, let her express it how she wants to express it. And it might not all be pain. That could be joy. People, express different feelings different ways. And on that note, this is actually on my list. I did get a lot of people asking me in my emails, why do you think Asa and Victoria haven't come out, or her lawyers come out to, respond to any of this? Well, if they have nothing to hide, why haven't they spoke out against it? I have the actual reason for you. I have the answer to that. And it didn't hit me until recently. As some of you guys know, I worked on a true crime documentary with the same production company and a couple of others that they did and that they signed a deal with. It was supposed to be about a missing girl whose family I work with trying to basically garner facts for, and with one of the other victims who is one of my very close friends. And they put out a documentary. I'm not going to say the name of it yet because I'm going to have them on to talk about their experience. The victim's family, his former victim, of the guy who they focused in on, who was, by all accounts, not the guy. The reason they didn't use me in it is because I refused to tell them what they wanted to hear. I did not think they interviewed me a lot for it. It was like a whole fucking day, all day. And I drove very far and I fucked up my car getting there just to do the interviews, because even the family was like, they were the ones who were like, you want to be in on this thing because it's going to help advocate for this girl's case, right? It ended up, they resold it to all these different production companies, but it stayed with the same one that Asa's with. And then it ended up going to, actually, I think it stayed on Peacock. It might be on Netflix. I got to check. Anyway, it ended up coming out, and it was not the name they told the families it was going to be. It was not fully about their sister, the missing woman. It was more focused on rehashing old rumors and gossip about one particular character who they suspected was a suspect of her disappearance at the time. And we said, no, it's not. I do know the investigator personally on that case and communicate with him. And he even was like, this is bullshit. He didn't want to be a part of it because he wanted to protect the case. The family was very careful, and they were told it's going to be called insert name of the missing girl, finding this person, right? It ended up not being that at all. It ended up being an attempt to rehash the career of a piece of shit dirtbag who put her in a position to go missing, but by all accounts was not the guy who did it. By putting out and insinuating that he was the guy who did it, and then selling footage of victims getting hurt, including the missing girl, the main guy who did the whole documentary, who was like the main narrator, who provided all this old footage, he sold that to the company instead of turning it into police, even though it had really important evidence of her timeline on it. He chose to make a buck. So when it comes out, it's not about anything that we thought it was going to be about. And it's not titled what they told the victim's family it was going to be. And it spread a rumor that they didn't want to spread. And it made a lot of people who had been in the Alcoholic Anonymous program start drinking again, who worked on it. People who worked with people like Oprah, people who worked on Unsolved Mysteries, people who worked with all these different true crime shows, who I met on it, camera crew who worked on those shows, were fucking miserable. And this is the same company handling Asa and Victoria's. Now, your dad, when he signs contracts and he senses something's up, he either doesn't sign them and just hands them right back, or he writes the grimace. He's been doing this for a long time and it works out great, especially when you get fucked. So your dad luckily did not sign an NDA. He skirted himself around that. He snuck away to a porta potty and scribbled grimace and didn't give the paper back. The rest of the people involved did. One thing I know for a fact is the company that Asa and Victoria are working with, that NDA is tight as fuck. And it goes for about 6 months, sometimes up to 2 years after the release of the project. So basically what it entails, and I can guarantee you because it's affiliated with NBC and all the others, okay? And I've had to sign contracts for NBC for all these different ones before, okay? You cannot, as a person who signs one of these, especially a true crime one, they're not allowed to advocate for Rex or for any of the victims. They're not allowed to do any interviews with anybody. That means that if Vicky and Asa wanted to go and declare, hey, we didn't have anything to do with this on Banfield, on News Nation, they can't. They absolutely can't. They're not allowed to, and I'm not talking about, like, you're not allowed to talk about the document. No, they're not allowed to talk about the case. The lawyers are also signed on to those same NDAs. I guarantee you. They are also likely bound by that contract. They're not allowed to talk about it either. They are ironically following them around to see what happens with this case in a documentary format. So it kind of puts the family in a bind, doesn't it? Now, here's the thing. Yes, it is a sketchy as fuck NDA. And trust me, the families that are involved with the one I was talking about, the only reason I can talk about it is because they didn't use my footage. They didn't have me sign the same one. The one that I signed was for a wrestling match. That's your hint. Everything else, like, they just forgot. And also, I wouldn't give them a lot of evidence that they wanted. I gave it to the investigator and it pissed them off. They lied to everyone. I have emails of them lying. It was a big clusterfuck. But I'm going to have the whole family on to talk about it. And that's going to probably be sometime within the next couple of weeks because they're all free of NDAs. One of the victims involved is now free of the NDA. And a lot of people who worked on it, and the thing is, if they didn't follow the format that this particular production company that was also working on it wanted, and by the way, they work in slasher horror films, which is so fucking inappropriate. Because these other producers didn't want to edit it in a way that was deceptive, in my opinion. That's why they got fired. It's fucked. That's who they're working with. And that is, if they're innocent, they had nothing to do with that and they're suffering. That's unfortunate. And in a way, it's a good thing they got a payday because they can't imagine you can't advocate. If you are a victim, you can't advocate for yourself or defend yourself at all until 6 months after it's released minimum. And the only way you can even talk about it is if you're doing a promotional tour or press junket and they usually tell you they're going to do one and then they don't do one. So it sucks, but they also have hella lawyers, like a fuckload of lawyers. And the amount of editors and people working behind the scenes in pre-production and people working on the contracts, it's insane. It really is insane. That rings a bell. Yeah. Okay. I don't understand that, but I feel you. I support you. But yeah, so if you guys want to know why Vicky and Asa aren't speaking out on behalf of themselves and defending themselves, I guarantee you it's because of that. The second you sign one of those contracts, you really need to read the fine print. Yeah, and I mean, I'm telling you, I remember sneaking away to a porta potty outside of this wrestling match, and they're like, "Can you sign this, by the way?" And it was 2 pages, and one of them I just threw in the porta potty, and the other one I wrote grimace, and it was just for that match. But they ended up not using any of my footage because I think they were pissed at me. I really think they were because I was like, "I'm not gonna give you that. Fuck you." They kept trying to put me on the spot and getting me to say shit I wouldn't say, and I was like, "Listen. If you want me to say anything advocating for her, if you want me to talk about how she lit up a room, I'll fucking do that. Because she fucking ruled. She did light up a room. She was fucking sick. But like, If you want me to tell you personal shit about her family that other family members had told you do not talk about, we're going to call them right now. And I put them on speakerphone. And I was like, what do you think about us talking about that? And the producers were like, oh, fuck. I made their day a living hell. And so, yeah, what happens if it, okay, so here's the other thing. That's a good point. They can catch and kill it, can't they? They can also decide last minute to cut it. As far as I know, it goes until that is determined. Like, if they catch and kill it and it's suspended for release 10 years, they got to wait fucking 10 years, or they got to get lawyers involved. But that's all going to be in the fine print. It might give them, I can't remember what ours said, but I say ours, but they said, I've seen all the contracts. I want to say it was like, they give you a date, like basically like, you have up to X months after this day, or with a maximum of 10 years, stuff like that. So it's very, very, it's kind of the same thing that Karen McDougal sued Trump about, if you remember that, because it was like this indefinite thing. Like, you're never allowed to defend yourself. Like, that's crazy. And that's why Babin got rid of the, what do you call it? Catch and kill loophole in 2022. There's actually a law now that and it pertained to the Vince McMahon. That's exactly why that woman Janelle was speaking out against him, because in 2022 they basically passed a law saying that, you know, you can't do catch and kill or NDAs or make anyone sign an NDA for you breaking the law, basically. So yeah, buy the right. That's exactly what happened. They'll buy the rights. That's what we're talking about. They'll just buy them and buy them and buy them. And what's crazy is, after this family filmed that shit, it was filmed for, I think, like Paramount, or it was supposed to, no, it wasn't Paramount. It was someone else. It was supposed to be for someone else initially. It got bought, it got sold. And then they pile on different producers. I mean, the producers, if you haven't looked it up, the producers for Asa and Vicky's doc is fucking 50 Cent. Like, I'm not kidding. It's G Unit Productions. They're using a Texas production company. And I actually know 3 people who work for that company. And I'm talking about for the cameras and stuff. But it's G Unit and I think NBC, and I want to say Peacock. And there's a couple other people involved. So yeah, I'm not going to ever judge you for loving 90210. I'm a 90210 girl. I used to be anti-Brenda. Now I'm pro Brenda. But yeah, no, never. And Melrose, I'm all into it. Do you identify as a USB stick? You got more data stored in your mind. What the fuck is terabytes? I don't know, man. Maybe I'm a fucking USB stick. Yeah, they can't speak out about it. And what's fucked is if their lawyers are signed on for $200,000 and $400,000 deals, right? That's a big amount of money. But if the lawyers, I would think that they would litigate it beforehand and have more of a pull in what their contract constricts them from doing. However, at the same time, it's pretty rigid and unflinching when you're dealing with production companies that big. So I do wonder if they are not allowed to speak out to the public or through public entities on behalf of their client, because I have yet to see them do that, really, as far as Asa goes and Vicky. So I don't know. We'll see. They've really just like they've mentioned them, but they haven't really mentioned anything involving the case. And I kind of don't blame them. But yeah, so anybody who's wondering about that, I mean, I would bank 99.9%. That's why. Unfortunately, when you get in bed with the devil, this is what happens. So sad. Well, I don't know what that means, Cindy. I don't think that they meant to get in bed with the devil. Like, I think that she probably didn't go into the marriage going, ooh, a murderer. That's so fucking hot. Like, I don't think Asa did that, you know? I think he turned into a devil, and maybe she didn't even see it, you know? Yeah. I don't know what's going on there. So when is G Units? Do you think they will start? They've already started filming. They've been following them around. I am like a 4 terabyte. Thank you. That's a lot of terabytes. I appreciate that, Adam. That's like 125,000 movies, right? Sending peace and power your way as you fight for your health. Oh, what's wrong, Notorious Nance? Are you okay? Been following Shannon Neely and going through the same. Oh, that's what you're saying. Oh, God. I was like, wait, who? I thought you were saying Shannon was. Are you okay, Notorious Nance? Can we do anything for you? Would you like me to mail you a scrunchie or maybe a nice card with some treats in it? please, Notorious Nance, send me your address or mailing address for someone, and I will send you some, I don't want to say, I mean, you could get well with breast cancer, right? I'll send you some get well soon treats. And if it's terminal, I'll send you here's some really fun bucket list stuff treats. Oh, Notorious Nance, take care of yourself. I love you all. I want you to be healthy. Okay. So, yeah. Oh, you're talking about these two. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, man. Good call, Cindy. Thank you for clarifying. Yes. I'm telling you, they're devilish. And I worked on a documentary a long time ago where it was a bunch of comedians and we were being filmed because we all lived in an apartment together. And the amount of shit that they tried to stir up, it never even went. I'm not even gonna say the company, they got pretty fucking big. They made a couple of big productions, but when they filmed ours, I remember I wrecked a fucking room with a what do you call it, fire extinguisher, because they told me to, and then they didn't tell me that like I couldn't fuck everything up. They just had me do it, and then everything was fucked up, and I was like, "What? You guys didn't clear this?" Like, and then they would like throw drugs down on the table and be like, "You guys party," and I'm like, "What the fuck?" And I left because I was pissed off, and they got shocked that I was pissed off because I was like, "Fucking assholes!" Like, that's not cool. Like, they were trying to because a lot of comics are like reformed addicts or they're going through AA or NA, and it's like you can't. They did that in a room of people that they don't know what we've been through. You know what I mean? And I just think it's so shitty. Yeah, Susie. So, oh, you did get a. Oh, what? Yeah. So the people who handle the letters now usually get the wrestlers to like read them and like actually sign them. And back then, what I've heard about Brett, because Brett is actually really sweet and awesome, he did individually go through and read and write back to a shitload of fans. So chances are you might have gotten a form letter or a letter that was either signed by Brett for sure or written by him. If it was typed, he probably definitely signed it because Brett was he was very good about that. He was very into the fans. And also, I was kind of devastated too because first of all, I kind of knew that he was always a piece of shit, but it was always, well, now I know it was spun in a way, but it was always put out there in a way where it's like, well, the person who claimed to be a victim either took it back or they broke bread with him and they're good now. So apparently that was just a thing that the media put out. Like, it was never super confirmed. And then when it was super confirmed with the Ashley Massaro shit, that's when I got really bummed out. And we're going to talk about that later because that's a whole bunch of shit. But shout out Long Island. That's where Ashley's from. And yeah, that's a whole thing. Anyway, yeah, it was horrible. He did some bad stuff. I would love to see some of that footage. Asa getting a pedicure. And see, that's another thing. Like, if you ever see somebody in one of those documentaries getting pampered, having a pedicure, eating somewhere, that is 100% set up by the production company. Like, I guarantee you, they said, you know what? You've had a hard day. Let's go get you a pedicure. And then they try to get her in a good mood and then get her talking. And they're filming the whole time and they're just cutting out pieces they want. And I honestly kind of worry for them if they have nothing to do with that. If they are innocent, I worry for them deeply about how that shit's going to be edited. Oh, I just hope they're careful because goddamn, they can really make people look bad. Yeah, Notorious Nance, for real, send me a mailing address or something, and I would love to send you something. He really is the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be. And ironically, that documentary that I worked on had to do with some of his relatives. A choreographer. Yeah, dude, I always wanted to write for them. I mean, the only female writer that they had for a long time besides Stephanie McMahon wrote the Otis and Mandy storyline, and then she was the first fired right before Vince went and did all that shit. Yeah, the character was a total creep, and that's what he was supposed to be, right? He was a heel. They're supposed to really make you hate them, and he did such a great job that it was funny. It was, like, ironically funny. It's like, oh my God, what a dick. And then you find out later that, like, people weren't cool with it, and you're like, oh, damn. Oh, thank you so much. I just put my blush on, put my face on, I get my coffee, and I start watching stuff on the internet. Used to watch wrestling. Oh my God, the Von Erichs. Von Erichs are my favorite. I talk to Kevin a lot on Twitter. The Sons also listen to a podcast that I used to put stuff on, and one of them follows me. And I saw them recently at AEW, the Sons of Kevin, Ross, and Marshall, and they are So fucking cool. And they're coming back and they're fighting with Gold Dust. And I love the old Von Erichs. And I have a shitload of their old school merch. I actually sold a Von Erich book for a lot of money after that movie came out. So hell yeah, I love them. Okay, we need to get to the point, you guys. I'm just so excited. Just a personal. Wait, what? Hold on, Susie. You really have a letter signed by him? Believe it or not, even though he's a dirtbag, any autograph from Vince is worth a fuckload of money. I'm not kidding you. He never signs autographs, ever. The ones he does, I mean, you can get like a K on eBay, easy. You need to go find that letter, girl. Find that letter. Okay, y'all, let's get to the point. This is what I meant when I was talking about. Okay, this is what I meant. Sorry, I was just watching. I was reading you. I saw someone say garbage pail kids. Okay, so what I was talking about when I was saying let's follow the trash part of the Karen Reed case, the trashy stuff. Since Melanie's not covering the trashy stuff of that, I'll cover that. Okay, Aiden Carney, aka Turtleboy, you know who he is. One day he'll be a turtle man. He got punched by, I think her name's Jill Daniels. You guys remember her? So we're gonna watch that because what the fuck. So let's go ahead, and your date's gonna put on some stuff for you. Let's go ahead and do. Can I just do window? Yes, I can. Ugh, the allergies are beginning. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna look. It's your date's Twitter. Okay, we're gonna make it. Actually, let's make it all the way big so I can make it super big. So this happened. It's only 37 seconds, and then we're gonna watch the fucking news report on it. This happened yesterday. Get ready. Get ready. This is pre-Karen Reed trial shit. Okay, here we go. Let me make sure it's turned up. Okay. We're gonna watch this one more time. Hold on, let me pause it. We're gonna watch this one more time because it's so funny. Did you not hear the sound? The sound should have been turned on. Did you guys not hear it? Give me a 1 in the chat if you could hear the sound. Wait, hold on. You guys couldn't hear the sound when she was I paused it just now. What? Why? Huh. Okay. I'm gonna play it again and then tell me if you hear the sound. 1 if you hear the sound. What? Okay, well then let's try this. Because I think it could be because hold on. You know what? It's this. I knew it. I knew there was a bug in this shit. I was like, there's a bug or something up with StreamYard because whenever I play anything on Twitter, it doesn't work unless I put it in tab. Now tell me if you can hear it now.
Oh boy. Oh, look who it is. Look who's here. Here she is. You know what? I'm so sick of shit. Oh, she stole my phone. I'm sick of your shit. Okay? Enough is enough.
So give me ones if you heard that. You did? Okay, excellent. Yeah, okay. I'm going to message StreamYard then because I think that there is a glitch in their system. If any of you guys stream, know this right now. If you share something where it shares a window, it's not going to play the fucking audio. But if you share the tab, it will play the audio. That is fascinating. Okay, well then I'm going to start it over for you. And thank you for the ones in the chat. Okay, I know you guys could hear that one now. So I'm going to start it over for you so you can hear this bitch go crazy. And it is nuts. Hey, Sally. Welcome to my channel. I'm your dad now. You're in a cult. I'm sorry you didn't read the fine print. If you want out, you have to tell my dog he's cute. Okay, but first we're going to watch this lady freak out on this guy named Turtle Man. Okay, let's go.
Oh, boy. Oh, look who it is. Look who's here. Here she is. You know what? I'm so sick of shit. Oh, she stole my phone. I'm sick of your shit. Okay? Enough is enough. You're a prick. Can I have my phone? How's the kid? They must be so proud of their dad. That's assault, Joe. That's assault. I'm going to need my phone back. Fuck up, Bird. You're a fucking bird. You look fatter than me.
Okay, I got to pause. First of all, did she fat shame Turtleboy because he's just like normal size? And that's really funny and fucked up. Second of all, did she say you look like a bird? I gotta go. We're gonna start over again after we finish this. It is Assault Rock. You know, Salt Rock. What the fuck? That's so funny. I'm sorry. You're Assault Rock. Rock, do you remember when Tad's mom tried to fucking shoot you or pulled out a gun on you? Tried to pistol it, and you were like, come on, bitch. Like, you were the Turtle Boy in Oklahoma. This really happened. Yeah, he pressed charges. And Jim Ferris assaulted him right before. Yeah, she fat shamed his girlfriend. She's not even fat either. They're both just normal sized people. I mean, my fucking gosh. I mean, you shouldn't fat shame anyone, but goddamn, if you're gonna do it, like, they're tiny. I mean, most Boston people are pretty tiny. I don't know. Maybe it's when I went there, I'm like big as fuck. I'm from Texas. Everybody look little to me. So I see JLR. No, I don't watch JLR. That guy's a pissant. He can eat my ass. I don't like him one bit. He can eat it with a spoon. Fuck him. Sorry. Love you to death, Glitters forever, but fuck that dude. Anybody who fucks with Sandy Hook victims, fuck them. They can eat a dick. A whole bag of dicks. But God bless you. I'm glad you enjoy his shit. I'm glad someone gets joy out of him. He can fucking eat my dick. He can come over here and get these hands. Fuck him. Anyway. They make fun of her son, damn it. That's fucked up. Listen. No, he could go off on... Oh, he went off on Turtleboy? Fuck. Man, that's just watching two uncles you don't really like that much fight in a yard. But honestly, I kind of like Turtleboy. I just don't like... we don't agree with the same things, but I still kind of like some things about him. Actually, I like a lot about him. He's pretty fucking funny. Some of the things he says, I'm like, God damn it, dude, I was starting to like you. But like JLR, he can just fucking eat a baby diaper full of old shit. I don't like that guy at all. Fuck him. Yeah, if at a court thing, okay, now we're talking. Okay. Let's do that. I'll watch that later. I'm sorry, Glitter. I'm glad you kept talking. You've piqued my interest. You should. It's just anytime someone brings up JLR, I get fucking furious, dude. I get worked up. Not at you, at just the sound of his name. He looks like the evil baby from The Simpsons with the eyebrows. Fucking pisses me off. Yeah, she went there purposefully. He was having dinner at McCarthy's. I was up watching all night. The McAlberts outside when he came out, and this mad Jill lady. Yeah, isn't Jill the sister? Who is Jill Daniels? Is that whose sister is that? Whose sister? Yeah, just Google him, Jonathan Riches. He's a piece of shit. He's a huge piece of shit. Yeah, this happened in Canton. Let's watch again.
Oh boy! Oh, look who it is! Look who's here. Here she is. You know what? I'm so sick of shit. Oh, she stole my phone. I'm sick of your shit. Okay? Enough is enough. You're a prick. Can I have my phone? How's the kid? They must be so proud of their dad. That's assault, Joe. That's assault. I'm going to need my phone back. Fuck up, Bird. You're a fucking bird. You look.
Okay, she said it. She said, you're a fucking bird. Did she just say you're a fucking bird? Hold on. Right here.
You're a fucking bird.
Oh my God, she said you're a fucking bird. Dude. You know, I wasn't going to get into the parody song game on this, but I'm about to. Your fucking bird is one of the... Look, I don't like her, but I think that's funny as shit. Anytime someone goes, you're a fucking bird. Did she say no? I heard bird. Let's hear it again. Okay, it sounds like bird, you guys. It sounds like bird. And also right before that, someone goes, a saxophone? Am I hearing this wrong? the fuck? Did she say berm? You're a fucking berm. Yeah, NBC showed up. Yeah, your dad had to light a ciggy. Your dad had to run out and hit a ciggy. I'm like watching that. I have my headphones extended. This is great. A perv. See, I was trying to think turd, perv. Like, it sounds like bird. I heard bird. Let's hear it again. Larry Bird, Boston legend. Damn.
That's assault, John. I'm gonna need my phone back. Fuck up, bird. You're a fucking bird.
You're a fucking bird.
You look fatter than me. I'm gonna need my phone back. Boom. I'm gonna need my phone back, Jill Daniels. I'm gonna need.
Okay, it sounded like she said, "Where's your forklift? You fatter than me. You're a fucking bird." Yeah, can we watch it again? And also, who knows bird law in the chat? All I can think about is Charlie Kelly. I know bird law. The fuck?
Oh boy. Oh, look who it is.
I love, oh boy, look who it is. I was oh my God. What is Auntie Deb gonna do with this? You guys, I reached out to Auntie Deb. I wasn't going to. I was like, let him live. Let him live. He's probably swamped. And then he played Carlin, who is the reason I got into comedy and the exact jokes I love the most from the exact album I love the most. And I was like, that's a sign. We got to have Auntie Deb here. And I swear to God, if he says yes, I'm getting my Grant Smith Ellis wig. I'm getting my Grant wig, because I do have a Grant wig. And you have not seen a bitch dressed like Steve Brule till you've seen me dressed like Grant. And trust me, I've been practicing. And also on that note, can we just point out a few things here? Let's talk about all the people. And I have an answer to this actually, but we'll talk about that in a minute. Let's talk about all the people who have attacked someone so far involved in the Karen Reed situation. Everybody in the lexicon who has attacked someone. Here's who we got. Grant Smith Ellis attacked a woman in the court outside the courthouse waiting in line. She was attacked by him. He attacked her. Okay. And I think I can't remember. I think she's a journalist. I watched the day it happened and I watched the video, and he definitely attacked her. Okay. So he assaulted her while screaming that she was assaulting him. So Grant Smith Ellis, who is anti-Karen Reed, pro-prosecution, right? Then we have Jill Daniels and that other guy. They both assaulted someone. They're friends with the Alberts and everybody, related. The sister to one of them fucking assaulted the shit out of Turtleboy. So we got 2 pro-prosecution, 2 Commonwealth people that assaulted Turtleboy, 1 pro-Commonwealth who assaulted a woman outside. And then we have the police who assaulted pretty much everyone when they were trying to enforce that 200-foot rule or whatever. So far, we've got 4 people. Technically, 1 is a group. The police, Jill Daniels, that other guy with Jill before she assaulted him, and Grant Smith. All of them are on the Commonwealth side. So far, in a trial about someone potentially being violent, we have yet to see anyone on our side get violent. But we've seen 4 just since the trial on the Commonwealth side. It is wild as fuck. Like, I cannot. Okay, let's watch again. PETA. Oh, PETA. Okay, let's watch.
Look who's here. Here she is. You know what? I'm so sick of shit. Oh, she stole my phone. I'm sick of your shit. Okay? Enough is enough. You're a prick. Can I have my phone? How's the kid? They must be so proud of their dad. That's assault, John. I'm gonna need my phone back. Fuck up, bird. You're a fucking bird.
You're a fucking bird.
You look fatter than me.
You look fatter than me.
I need my phone back, Jill Daniels.
Okay, so can we appreciate how this person...
Oh, boy. Oh, look who it is.
Oh,
look who's
boy.
Here.
Can we appreciate how good they were at taking that screenshot the second her fucking hand hit his fucking face? Like, can we appreciate that for a second and how perfect that screenshot moment was? And if that didn't get you, I think this is them on the news, right? No, that was something else. Hold on. Let me pull this up. Check this shit out. This is wild. This is wild as hell, kids. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, everyone. Here we go. Oh, yeah, I had to look up Hakatua. And I watched like 40 different versions of that. Jesus, that was funny. Okay, here we go. Let me know twos if you can't hear it, but you should be able to hear it.
Right now, only on NBC 10 Boston at 11, a confrontation in Canton breaking out tonight right in front of one of the bars Karen Reid and John O'Keefe actually visited the night before he died. Good evening, I'm Darren Batella. So tension's really running high as we gear up for what could be the final week of Reid's murder trial. The defense expected to wrap up with its witnesses early this week. Our Kirsten Glavin is live at Norfolk Superior Court with the exclusive story. And Kirsten, a very surreal situation. I saw the video on X tonight.
Yeah, Darren, it really was. We're really down to the wire in this trial with the case potentially going to the jury by midweek. Tonight, we are seeing a lot of the stress of this case really start to play out in the town where it all began. In the heart of Canton, in front of C.F. McCarthy's and D&E Pizza, police showing up Sunday night, breaking up a heated confrontation. Thank you. NBC 10 Boston cameras capturing Aiden Carney, the controversial blogger known as Turtleboy, on the scene on Washington Street.
I've been here before with friends without issue, like, wearing free Karen Reid stuff without any issue.
Carney's girlfriend explaining the two were having dinner at C.F. McCarthy's, one of the locations Reid went out drinking the night before John O'Keefe died.
Wait, that's Aiden's girlfriend? That the lady called fat? What the fuck? She looks like Kirsten Dunst. Back in the day when she was doing all those indie movies. What are they fucking talking about? What was Jill talking about? Wow. That was some fucking projection, y'all. Hey, listen. Y'all were asking earlier, some of y'all, I see y'all talking about it. I think someone might have brought it up already, but when y'all are talking about, or when anybody's talking about, like, why did Karen call him a pervert? I think that could be a trigger for some people, especially cops who see a lot of child abuse and a lot of pervs. And typically, if you're in a situation where it's like, I'm not saying they had a toxic relationship, but when you're having a toxic fight and you're really fucking pissed and some behavior is happening that you really have never experienced before and you're drunk as fuck. Now, your girl doesn't get wasted because I'm allergic, but I've seen people who are wasted say some real fucking crazy shit. And I do wonder if maybe like that was something she just knew would fucking piss him off and get him to call her back, right? The worst thing you could call a dude who fucking hates chomos is a chomo. You feel me? So there's that. But the other thing is, and this is something that clicked in my head the other day, because I don't know if you were watching the trial and recall this, but I believe it was the trial, or it might have been some stuff surrounding the trial, but there were at least rumors regarding swingers clubs, right? And it makes me wonder if mayhaps the reason, and this is not, I'm not trying to put out any conspiracy theories. I'm not saying this is what I think happened. This is just a possibility in my eyes, because I'm trying to also think like you guys, like, why would you fucking call him a perv? It's either to fucking piss him off, or I would imagine that considering swinging was brought up in regards to Jen McCabe and her husband and all those people, what if they were trying to get Karen and John to swing? And what if John just laughed or brought it up to Karen as a joke, or just brought it up as a possibility? Or what if fucking Julie, when she was trying to, was it Julie? No, it was Jen. Remember, she tried to take Karen away outside of the bar, talk to her alone. What if she was bringing that up and like, hey, we already talked to John, he's down. And what if they didn't? What if John was not down? You know what I meant? You know what I meant? Like, maybe that's what's up. And look, if people want to swing, let them swing. Swing, swing, swing through Canton if you want. Nobody really gives a fuck. Have fun. But if you don't want to swing, and maybe your boyfriend wants to go to the house where the swingers are, you might, if you're Karen Reid, you're fucking wasted and pissed off that you gotta babysit again, or you can't, cuddle with your snuggums, you might be like, yo, fucking pervert, trying to swing? What you out there doing? Do I think that it means she murdered him? Fuck no. It's dumb. It's crazy. Yeah, at least they're getting out of the house, right? Fuck, who cares? We ain't gonna shit on furries. We're not gonna shit on some wingers. Yeah, crazy can folks. They just want to swing a little bit. You're a pervert. Yeah, that would explain that. Call him a pervert because he wants to swing. That'd piss off a dude who thought she was down, right? Yeah, maybe she was fucking her ugly brother-in-law. Maybe. Who knows, dude? I mean, maybe Jen was trying to initiate it and Karen and John were both not down and Jen was just being sneaky like she is. She's a little sneaky bitch. Listen, guys, we're going to go till like 7:25. Then I got to go because we got to go. What time does Melanie go on? Is it 7:30 or 7:45? We'll go till like 5 minutes before she goes on if we can. And they know Karen's not guilty is coming this week. I'd be so embarrassed if I lived in Canton with these psychopaths. Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't be embarrassed, I guess, if I lived in Canton among them, but I'd definitely be standing outside their house a lot going, hey, Jen, come out here. What's going on with the trial? I'd be up there asking a lot of questions. Yeah, trying to get him to swing. And maybe Karen's like, fuck no. Maybe John didn't even fucking know. And he's just going to the party to, I just want to party. Yeah, she could have thought that too, It sounded like she thought a lot of things. It sounded like things were going through her head. Like, what could possibly keep him? You know what I mean? Like, it makes me wonder. Maybe she's thinking all kinds of things. Yeah, I don't know. And also, who the fuck has a swing party or whatever, like the night of a kid's birthday? Like, that's crazy. But I mean, I wouldn't put it past them. Fuck, these people are crazy. Yeah, they're pissed off at this dude, man. And he even gave the food a great review. He was like, this food's dope. It's so good. Yeah, everyone's a consenting adult. Fuck away. If they want to dress up like Chloe and go in the woods, I don't care. Excuse me. Yes, I have, and it is the best. And I put it on a lot because, as some of you know, I have a Tarantino sleeve on my arm, and I love that Bang Bang song from Kill Bill, and I love this version a lot. Yeah, Higgins mentioned, are you coming to 34? Yeah, and part of me wonders if that flirty shit with Higgins was also John fucking with him. I don't know. I guess it couldn't be based on timestamps. I don't know. But regardless, I think here's the thing. If she was planning on killing him premeditated, which I think they're trying to say, was it second degree? Either way, if it was that way, then why would you even cheat to piss him off? Like, if you're sitting there talking to another dude, right? Because you're trying to make your boyfriend jealous or because you're genuinely seeking out another relationship, that in my eyes goes against premeditation. Because I think the ultimate thing to piss him off would be to fucking kill him, right? My name is Earl his ass. I feel like that's the meanest, most fucked up thing you could do. So why even bother trying to get at him that way? She was in the middle of talking to that dude, right? So yeah, it just makes no sense. Yeah, people say crazy shit, man. So to me, it's why would you just everything she did that night goes against the idea of premeditated planning of a murder. It makes no sense. He was a swinger's son, Chloe the mother. Poor Chloe. Yeah, I mean, fuck, swing party during a blizzard. They went out to eat and drink during a blizzard. They went and got Dunkin' in the middle of the blizzard. There was literally a body on their lawn, and they were like, we can't go outside. There's a blizzard, but they could go outside for Dunkin' and for drinks. And it's just wild, dude. It is wild. Good night, Annie Hall. Just notification, Melanie goes live in 30 minutes. Okay, so we'll go until 7:35, 7:40. Okay, you guys. They don't have an arrest report for driving under the influence. How could she ever be convicted? See, here's another thing that trips me out, you guys. Let's bitch about Coffindoffer now. I told you it's trash hour. Look, if Jennifer Coffindoffer is seriously going to go on fucking Twitter and shame Sean McDonough and say, don't listen to him. He has a DWI. Bitch, all these cops that you are defending, Jennifer, were driving under the influence. What are you fucking talking about, bitch? If you are defending all these fucking cops who were drunk driving that fucking night, you do not get to call out Sean for drunk driving. You just don't. You just fucking don't. If you're going to denounce people for attacking people, why don't you denounce everyone on the Commonwealth side, the 4 groups that have attacked people since the trial fucking started? It's really crazy. It's really, really crazy. Like how, and then to top that off, she's decrying the judgment of her former employer. Jennifer was in the FBI, and she is going against her own FBI people. That's how hard she's riding for the Commonwealth. She wants to use the FBI as a badge of honor while saying all of the experts the FBI chose in the federal proffer and the case in general are fucked. How does this compute? How? What car was Julie going to drop the donkey in? Because there was mom's caddy and dad's edge. Which car was Brian Jr.'s? I don't know, y'all, but Brian Jr. was there. In fact, he confronted Turtleboy with the mustache, right? Or was that Colin? Either way, they were fucking there. I think it was Brian Jr. because he said he couldn't recognize him with the mustache. Okay, let's keep watching this new shit because this is crazy and I love it.
The chaos unfolding on the sidewalk.
I think we're heading into a really emotional week with the verdict coming up likely, and tensions are obviously at an all-time high.
The tensions coming ahead of what could be the last week of the trial. Monday marking 29 days of testimony. Reed's defense team telling NBC 10 Boston they only have 3 witnesses left to call. They are Dr. Frank Sheridan, a pathologist, and Daniel Wolf and Andrew Rentschler, both accident reconstructionists. Reed's attorneys say closing arguments could happen.
Hold on, I want to address this. It fucking is Sean McDonough. She pulled up, this bitch went and pulled up Sean's bitch allegedly, supposedly for entertainment purpose, value, whatever, anyway, whatever, YouTube, you get what I fucking mean. This hoe went and pulled up Sean McDonough's history, pulled up some old fucking record and was like, he had a DWI once. Bitch, I don't trust anybody unless they have had a DWI. Just kidding. I think drinking and driving is wrong, but regardless, you cannot sit there and defend a fuckload of cops in a case who all definitely under oath, on record, on video, were fucking shit hammer wasted. And not only drove, they drove from another cop's funeral to go get wasted. You cannot defend those people and then denounce a guy for having an opinion because many years ago he had a DWI. Fuck that and fuck her. Also, good morning, Bree. But yes, it was Sean, and she did go after Sean. So, you know, she's free reign now as far as I'm concerned. Let's look her up. I already did. Don't worry. We'll talk about it later. Let's keep watching this.
And on Tuesday.
Thank you, Your Honor. Commonwealth rest.
On Friday, prosecutors for the state resting their case, allowing the defense to call 3 of their own witnesses. First, a snowplow driver for Canton DPW. Then a retired emergency room forensic pathologist or dog attack expert. And finally, the president of a digital investigation firm, testifying that Jennifer McCabe's Google search, "How long to die in the cold," happened before John O'Keefe's body was found.
That would have happened at or before January 29, 2022 at 2:27:40 a.m. in the morning.
Now, I did reach out to Canton Police for more information about this confrontation in Canton this evening. We're still waiting to hear back, but an officer on scene did tell me that we will likely get some more information at some point tomorrow. That's the latest live here in Dedham tonight. I'm Kirsten Glavin, NBC 10 Boston.
Thank you for that report.
Exactly. Sean didn't even fucking hit anyone. You know, Chris Albert fucking killed someone. How's she going to sit there and defend the Alberts being drunk as fuck, killing people, and then go over there and be like, shut up, Jen. Go wave your gun in Florida where you fucking belong. No one wants to hear your ass anymore, Jen. Go fucking brush your hair, bitch. I'm done. I'm done with her ass. Oh, she makes me so mad. She makes me mad because she's wicked. You know what? I'm not gonna say that word, but listen, she's wicked. Something. She's a creeper, dude. She can eat my ass too with a big old spoon. With a big old spoon that says FBI on it. Female butthole inspector. The youngest brother, Tim, also hit a car at a stoplight and drove away and was found at 34 Fairview. I remember this. And who were the brothers? There were some brothers involved and they went and threatened them or something. Some brothers with an Italian name. Definitely not the Mario brothers, but that would be funny if it was Mario and Luigi. Yeah, Jenna's terrible. I kind of love the Boston. You don't like the Boston accent, or are you talking about another accent? Because I like the Boston accent. I think it's because the Departed. It's got to be the Departed and also those SNL characters that were like, you wicked crazy. You're wicked smart. Yeah, she makes me fucking mad. Yeah, I'll tell you a couple of things about her. She did work a cartel case, but she almost fucked it up so bad that she almost got people killed. But luckily, her dumbass was able to pretend she was a ditzy jogger so that the other guys who'd been working for years on the case were able to pull through. But the amount of times that bitch almost fucked shit up for people is crazy. I'm not going to send her nothing. I'll send her a butt scrunchie. She can eat my ass. I don't like her. I'm in a fucking mood today, you guys. That shit, I don't like seeing people get attacked for nothing. You know? I really don't. And I'm kind of like pissed off at the amount of egregious behavior that's making me like, first of all, they're making me like Karens, literal Karens, like, which is fine. Okay. Like, that's kind of fucked up. They made me like a Karen, but okay, I like a Karen now. And then to top that off, they made me like Turtleboy. And I don't agree with a lot of what he says, but now I like him. And that pisses me off. Why'd they do that? Why'd they make me like these people? I shouldn't even know any of these people. Why do I like them? Yeah. I'm a race car in the red, dude. Raise hail, praise Dale. You feel me? Even Lucky the plow driver gave courtesy when seeing the edge on the road during the storm. Allowances for his whole family. Dude, Lucky was so sick. Like, I love Lucky. He ruled, dude. And also, will somebody just agree with me? I don't even care if you believe it. Just somebody agree with me. Doesn't Auntie Bev, aka Judge Bev, Beverly Cleoles, doesn't she fucking look like a Dilbert character? Like, doesn't her hair look like a Dilbert drawing? It's not even an insult. It just looks like she looks like a Dilbert character. Like, am I wrong? Am I wrong? Yeah, butt scrunchy for her ass hairs. Lucky would have been a pasty. You know what trips me out? When actors from other countries like Australia or England, dude, yes, dude. Like Jacob Ellery, is that his name? I think, doesn't he have there are so many people with British accents and like Australian accents, and then when they do them on the side, I'm like, whoa, what? Like the guy from The Wire, the main guy who plays McNulty in the Wire, that guy's like Scottish or some shit, or British. He's like not a man, and I was like, what? He does a perfect like Baltimore. He does like a Dundalk, Baltimore. He does just, I can't even do it. It was so good. Thank you for that Pulp Fiction reference, by the way, Adam. Yeah, what the fuck? Like, why are they making me like Turtleboy? I shouldn't like Turtleboy. No, I like Turtleboy. Americans do it all the time, imitating other countries' accent, but it trips me out when they do it. I hope that's not racist. It's just weird to me. No, we do it because we like it. Like, anytime I hear something I like, I try to repeat it to see if I can. Like, if there's an accent, like whenever I hear, the whole reason I fucking learned what's her name from Family Guy is because I liked her accent. Like, I'm like, ow, Peter. Like, to me, it's fucking funny. So it's like, I want to learn that. Yeah. I thought he was going to get knocked out too. Lucky was the bomb, dude. Lucky ruled. Oh my God, Jen. Ramona. Oh, I wish I had a true crime channel back when Jill was going through all her shit, and back when Teresa Guidisi was going through all her shit. that one Mormon chick on the Real Housewives of Utah or Salt Lake or whatever. Oh my God, the pastor's wife who married her grandpa. What the fuck? It's okay that you're late. It's okay, Witch Ivy. It's fine. Listen, I'm just glad you found any fucking socks. They don't need to be clean. Your mom's not home. Grab not matching socks. Yeah, there's definitely something bigger than drunk driving there hiding. Probably Jen McCabe's big old dildo. Let's keep going. Hugh Laurie. Yes. House, dude. House. It's wild. Laying on Truth and Truth says Auntie Bev's hair is like Garth from Wayne's World. You know, yeah, but it's just so pressed when she walks in. To me, it looks like the Dilbert women. Like it's just square on the front. I don't know. I gotta put up. Hold on. Let's find a chick from Dilbert, and then we're gonna have to dip soon. Because I really, if you don't know what I'm talking about, you gotta see. I feel like you guys would get it if you saw it. Here we go. Okay, hold on. Your dad's pulling it up. Let's find a good one. No. Where's the one with a woman? Man, Dilbert really didn't huh. Oh, there we go. There's a good one. Check this shit out. Let me show you guys. Let me show you what I'm talking. Let your dad show you what your dad's talking about real quick. I dip, you dip, we dip. All right. Let daddy show you. Let Peepaw show you some shit. Hold on. I got to take this comment down or else it's going to stay up forever. Also, hello, Michelina. Thank you for the super sticker. You fucking rule. I love you to death. And I will avenge you if you die. Okay. Let's keep going. Michelina, check this out. You're going to love this shit. Look at this Dilbert shit. Look at this shit. Do you see what I mean with the hair? Can you see it right there? See that shit? I feel like there's more female characters' hairs. Look at this shit. There's got to be. Where's the one with? There's one lady that they used to have on it. This is what your dad's all about. Your dad's all about just making you watch me Google a lady from a Dilbert comic whose name I don't know. Yeah. Here we go. You guys see this shit? That's fucking Auntie Bev, dude. That's Beverly. Look at that hair, dude. There was one who looked more like Bev, but I'll leave it at that because I feel like I'm going to be here forever. But look at that. That's Bev. Do you guys see that? Tell me that's not fucking Bev. Tell me that's not Bev. I mean, just a yellow ink right there. Was that? No, that was Family Guy. Come on, you guys. Come on. Someone just be like, yes. Just say yes and I'll stop. Just say yes and I'll stop showing it to you. I mean, shit. Look at this bitch. She looks like Deb too. Do you see this? Look at that hair. Right? I hope y'all aren't really dying. You're over here like, die. Like, is this, I mean, am I wrong? Tell me when I'm wrong. Thank you. Okay, that's all I wanted. I forced that out of you kids. Listen, she looks like a fucking Dilbert comic, and I cannot stop thinking about it. Like, I really can't. She has the bowl hair. She has the fucking bowl hair. I mean, we can look at Dilbert all day. He's a pretty big prick in real life, but oh my God. Everybody involved in this trial either looks like a Kids in the Hall character or a Dilbert comic. Like, it's really tripping me out. Yeah, Rosanna Dana hair. Like, it's really crazy. She would not survive. Oh my God. Auntie Bev's hair in the South. You can't crab crawl down here. The ground's too hot. She'd burn her little hands. Good to see you, Gothic Bree. Hello, Bree. What do you think of Dilbert? Y'all. Cakeville? Or is it Cockyville? Thank you, dude. I tried my best. For you guys. Listen, I can't imagine what shit's gonna go down now. I feel like the moment Jill stepped out of that car and popped Turtleboy and took that phone out, that is the water breaking of this pregnant insanity. And we're about to have a crazy baby, y'all. Like, the defense is about, if the Karen Reed trial were a pregnancy, we have come to term. Do you understand? And the moment Jill's hand touch that fucking phone. Water broke. Everyone's freaking out. And we're about to see a baby get delivered. And that baby is called Justice. And Karen's about to get birthed she's about to catch in her hands a little whiny, slimy thing called a not guilty verdict. And I cannot fucking wait. And if finally realizing and coming to terms with the fact that Bev is a fucking Dilbert comic character, if that wasn't enough, this painting behind me that you guys have been ogling, that you demanded that I bring back, old red lips, I just looked down, which I never do, and I remembered this is called a Canetti. That's the artist, Canetti, and it says it real big on the bottom. And the other day I was looking at it, and oddly enough, I was watching Auntie Deb laughing my ass off, and I look over and I think, she kind of looks like Marissa Tomei in My Cousin Vinny. And then I looked down and saw Canetti, and I thought, Canetti. And then your dad's like, how many clearly Canadians have I had? And then I realized that's a sign, y'all. That's a sign. We got Tomei, a Yanetti Canetti. Jill's popping off. This baby's getting done. This baby's getting had. This week we're birthing a not guilty, and I'm feeling it. A slug baby. Been searching your site to try and find out about Jen Soto and why she's so horrible. Besides the few lies in the bed thing, please tell. I mean, go read that fucking 800 pages. I don't gotta tell you. Go read the 800 pages, I promise. Like, first of all, she's not bad. She's just an evil potato. Now, I can't tell you why potatoes do what they do, especially when they do evil things. But I know that I read that shit and I got the, she did a lot of things. I recommend looking at Dutiful Ron, and Jay Guilty of Crime. And hell, Grizzly. Dude, Grizzly's going through all of it. But from what I heard, nope. She did a lot of things. And you know what? Some of it is what she didn't do. I'll just say that. But we'll go back into it later, Aaron. Thank you for asking. But I do recommend just go. Grizzly really does walk through it. What she walks through on that 800 pages, that's why people think Jen's evil. And I don't think those are lies. Those come from digital evidence and interviews with her and her own statements. So I highly recommend that. But this morning we're all about fun and talking about this wild Karen Reach It. Yeah. Okay, so we're about to finish. The Canetti has the eyebrows that you were sporting. Oh, thank you. You know what's crazy is that that I was sporting. I want to sport them again just to piss off a couple of trolls, but they're gone now. So damn. Hi, Dad. I love you so much. I love you too. Oh, it's okay. Oh, yeah, it is. It got long. Hey, you know what? You could just send me your address and then you can write the long one later when you feel comfortable. That's okay. That's okay. And I also love the Deal Sisters. And by the way, anybody who won the scrunchie giveaway, and we do got to go here soon because we have to watch Melanie. And thank you. You all look extra attractive today. Thank you. Anybody who, I know it's Satan Sandwich and then Ohm and then Deb. I not only sent you guys what you won, but I also sent you some New Kids on the Block trading cards because I fucking love them and they keep with the Boston theme. And because on that live, I think was the one where I told you the story about how those gangbangers beat up Aaron Carter and said, this is Backstreet Boys, stay out of here, even though he's just the brother of Backstreet Boy, and was like, this New Kids on the Block territory. So I thought in keeping with that theme, you all deserve New Kids on the Block group shots. So I sent you some Topps trading cards of them. I believe they're Topps. And then I sent you some really cool Squid Game stickers and King of the Hill stickers because fucking Squid Game rules. And I had them and they were cute. And then King of the Hill is Texas. So of course you got those. And then I wrote you guys some handwritten cards. And I think I sent you guys some other stuff and also what you want. So I hope you like them. And I love you. And I'm thinking about you. And thank you. Smash that like, guys. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Hanging tough over here. We do have to go. If you guys want to email me, you can email me at obliviousbenson@gmail.com. If you want to buy me a coffee, you can buy me a coffee at buymeacoffee.com/obliviousbenson. And for those of you who hate the government or hate every other thing. You've asked me to get a Cash App. I did. It's Snoopy Dupa. If you guys want to send me any cases or anything at all that you want to talk to me about, or just, anything, if you want to pimp your YouTube channel, if you have a cool project on the way, fucking email me, you guys. Email me, because I would love to share it with everybody so that you guys can get that bag and get that fucking shit and run with it. And I've told you before, exploit your dad, exploit your father. I'm here for you to be exploited, okay? For you to exploit me, not to be exploited. Well, I'll exploit you too. It'll be fun. Mark Wahlberg also does have, I will send you one, Glitter. Send me your address. Mark also has a true crime show on the ID Network, or he did. Thank you guys so much. We'll go into Melanie Little's channel, aka Melanie Little, at attorney Melanie Little on YouTube. She gives us great rundowns of the Karen Reed case. She is bae, and we love her and we support her. So everybody go there. And also, I'm going to end this now because she starts soon. Yes, I agree with you, Hudson. You better not be talking about CM Punk, or I'm going to cry and then I'm going to freak out. Notorious Nance, don't say that. Yes, attorney Melanie Little is her channel. I love you guys so much. Yes, get that bag, babies. Get that bag. Exploit your dad. Do what you need to do. I'm absolutely serious. And I'm talking about the new kids thing. Definitely serious, Glitter. Send it. I will send you a Mark Wahlberg card. Everybody should have a Mark Wahlberg card. I think I only have like 8 left, though, so can't send them to everybody. Yes, let's go watch Melanie, you guys. I'm going to end on this because this is Melanie's friend. So I'm going to end on this because it's going to end right 5 minutes before Melanie starts, okay? Melanie told you guys about a movie called Fresh Kills. Jennifer Esposito is making it, or made it. She fucking made it with all her own money. I think she put like a mortgage up on her house, everything she put into this movie because men didn't want to help her. People didn't want to touch it. She made it, and it's amazing. And it's being shown in the Northeast. Look out for it. If you can go see it, go support her. She's an amazing, amazing person. She created this. I love you guys so much. Adam Drives Helen. Go follow him on YouTube. Shout out to Snoopy Dupas everywhere. Be kind to the goths. I love you. Here we go. I'm going to share this. And then I'm going to dip out. All right, here we go. This is the trailer for Fresh Kills.
Everything I do is for the betterment of my girls. Don't you know that? Don't you trust me?
Con, is Dad an honest man?
An honest man? Where'd you get that from, Rose? A man that gives you everything.
Some questions are just better left unanswered. He doesn't do things right all the time, and he does them for the right reasons. Our families came in with nothing. You're led to believe that things are fair here. They're not. There's a certain point in your life when you gotta accept that things aren't gonna work out the way you dreamt they were. What's wrong with you? Trying to protect you! What do you want to do, Rose?
We're gonna be husband and wife. We're gonna have kids. Your father's getting us the house.
Maybe I don't want a house with my father.
You want to know who your people are? Your family is your people. Step up and realize that, or you won't have one.
Go to bed. Everything's okay.
No, it's not okay, Rose. It's not okay. Look what he's done to his family.
I know exactly who that is. I always have. It's my father.
I know I'm supposed to be the good little girl, have respect, live by the rules in this world that I did not choose.
I'm your father.
Oh my God, it looks so fucking good. I'm sorry, I put it on too loud. Ooh, I want to watch this. Okay. Bye, guys. Go to Melanie's channel. Love you. Have a good day, kids.